Welcome to the Church of Thomas. These are readings from Awakenings in an Age of Angels. This chapter is called Sinner and Angel. Angels that live in the physical world are tested so that they can grow into maturity. They make mistakes, sin, and are forgiven by the One. The One's love never stops. It is just hard to feel when you sin. Angels remember more from being in the other place called heaven. Angels that can draw on the experience of sin, redemption, being sinned against, and forgiveness are more compassionate in their healing and aid for people. Literally, many angels, because they have suffered the depths of despair, as well as the ecstasy of the love of the One, can say, "I know how you feel." In being able to do this, building bridges of rapport and understanding between the children of the One and God. I am a thief, and I have been robbed. I am an adulterer, and I have been cheated on. I have abused, and I have been abused. I have used violence, and I have been beaten. I have misused the talents that the One gave me and learned self-discipline. I have tortured and have been tortured. I have killed and brought life into the world. I have been murdered and murdered. I have lied and slandered and have been lied and slandered about. I have been given death sentences and survived. I have wanted to die and have been the one to ease the pain of the suicidal. I have been orphaned and have had a parent restored. I have been blind, mute, hungry, deaf, paralyzed, born unbearable pain, raped, homeless, and persecuted. I have created and I have destroyed. I have cut, and I have been cut. I have lost my true love only to have the One allow them to fight their way back to my side. I have been the predator and the prey. I have never cursed the One, been a bigot, raped, or refused an instruction given me by the One. I have been saved from death over 30 times in this life, in the service of the One. I have felt joy of a child and the exhaustions of Methuselah. I have always had the One in my life, though sometimes the joy was difficult to feel during trying times. The One sings to me and gives me hugs on a regular basis. The only gambling I have done has been on the survival of the people. I have stayed open emotionally, though I have repeatedly hurt deeply during my duty. I feel the pain of others and use this to help me heal with the help I get from the One. I have defended all life's right to exist. I have overindulged and have voluntarily starved to feed others. I have flown on the wings of a hawk and have risen from the flames of a phoenix. I was welcomed by Lucy's kin, the first light of humans. I helped humans plant the first seeds of agriculture. I helped sing the first laws. I defended the helpless against the greed of people done as a slander against the One. I fell in invasions and genocides, trying to turn the tide of hate. I was burned for being a midwife and a healer. The men of God tortured me during the Inquisition. I burned with fever when the Europeans brought their blankets as gifts of God. I have harbored runaway slaves and have rescued abused spouses, children, and the weak. I have defended animals and the truth, though at sometimes this led to violent opposition. I have stopped rapes and muggings without thought of gain or personal risk. I have walked away from possessions and security. I have left off of cliffs at the One's request. I have healed those sent to me to the best of my ability. Sometimes all I was allowed to do was encourage, ease pain, show the One's love to be everywhere. I have sometimes ended suffering by releasing their spirits to go home to the One. I have been every race and creed. I have been able to fight persecution as well as endure it. The love of the One is in everything and everyone. It is free for the sharing. What the One gives bubbles over like a cool spring that just aches to be shared. The more you give, the more you get. Love is not all work and no play. Love can be in solitude and prayer as well as actively helping someone else. You have to fertilize your own garden as well. It should not hurt to give. though some acts of love may ask for pain from you. Love from the one is without strings.